In this video, I'm going to be teaching you activities and different ways to play with your baby in part 3 of how to stretch your baby's neck for torticollis. Welcome back to Tummy Time Academy. I'm Dr. Tim, Pediatric Physical Therapist. And before we get into the exercises, if you suspect your baby has torticollis, but you haven't seen your pediatrician yet, please make that appointment, as the longer you wait, most likely the worse the outcomes. Please see the link above. Torticollis is characterized by a shortening on one side of the neck, a muscle called sternocleidoid mastoid. And when tight, the sternocleidoid mastoid will tilt the head towards the side of tightness, rotate the head away from the side of tightness, and then tilt the chin forward just a little bit. And along with those 3 areas of tightness, it's often accompanied by 3 areas of weakness. Tilting the head away, rotating the head towards the tightness, and then extending the chin back a little bit. And by doing these 3 activities, we're going to be targeting not only flexibility, but then also strengthening the weak side of the neck. The first activity here is going to involve baby lifting their chin up or lifting their head back. And the best way to do that is tummy time. Now, I am sure you've heard it before, but there is a reason why tummy time is so important. By positioning a baby on their tummy, we give them the opportunity to lift their head against gravity, strengthening the muscles on the back of their neck, but then also reducing the chances that they develop a flat spot on their head when they are lying flat on their back. And so in the first couple of months, I recommend this modified tummy time position. What we're gonna do is position baby lying on our chest while we're reclined back about 45 degrees. Now, by reclining back about 45 degrees, it makes it that much easier for our new baby to enjoy tummy time or to have an easier time with tummy time. As they improve on their strength, then you can take that 45 degrees of being reclined and maybe start to lower yourself down to eventually when you're lying flat on the floor or on the bed. And eventually when they feel comfortable not lying on their parent, then you can place them on the floor with maybe some toys around them. Here I have a mirror, and then I'm using these suction rattle toys to encourage baby to lift their head up and look at these toys. Exercise number 2, we're going to be targeting the side tilt position, and we're going to want to be mindful of how our baby is with their stability of the neck when they're sitting in an upright position. So the first thing here is we're going to be lying flat on either the floor or the bed, and then we're going to position baby in an upright position with support underneath their armpits. And then with support underneath their armpits, we're going to tilt them just a few degrees, something like 5 degrees, nothing too difficult, towards the tight side of their neck. And the idea is that they're going to use the opposite side of their neck, the weak side, not the tight side, to lift their head against gravity. That way they can keep their vision and the world, or probably what they're looking at, your face, in an upright or straightforward position. And if you want to be a super parent, you can make it even more fun. I like to pretend that we're flying on an airplane or something like that, and we're banking left, banking right, banking left, all that kind of stuff. And lastly, exercise number 3, we're going to work on the head rotation, which is the last component of the torticollis. Now remember, torticollis, the tight side of the neck, the sternocleidoid mastoid, that's going to be side tilting towards the way, but for rotation, it's going to be rotating away from the tight side. So keep that in mind for this next exercise. And the easiest one, we're going to have baby lying on their back. You're going to want to grab their attention by using either a toy with noise like a rattle, or even your face right in front of them. And then either rattling the toy or using your face, you're going to encourage them to track or follow that object towards the side that they're limited in their range of motion. And you may be asking, how far do I go? Well, think about how far your baby is able to go before they have to twist their trunk to go. Maybe they can only turn their head about 45 degrees. That's as far as you'd want to go. Otherwise, if you go farther than that, most likely they're going to compromise by rotating their trunk once they hit that limit. You can try this when they're sitting in a swing, or if they're stable enough, you can try this sitting with support. Or if you're feeling like a super parent, you can even do this along with tummy time by positioning them on their tummy. Again, have them track that toy only to their limited range of motion. And that is the 3 exercises that we can do to target the flexibility and the strength during play. And make sure to subscribe for weekly videos. Next week, we're going to be going over the final part of how to stretch your baby's neck for torticollis. And in that video, we're going to be talking about ways that we can get your baby to use their body equally on both sides, so they don't develop crawling in one way or rolling in one way. And if you're interested in any of the toys or the equipment I use in this video, they are listed down below. And if you're looking for more exercises for your baby, make sure to check out my video right up here where I talk about different ways to improve your baby's balance. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next week.